Things are heating up between Noelle Bergener and her soon-to-be ex-husband, Sweet James Bergener, as they go at it on social media. In the middle of Christmas. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Merry Christmas. Did not expect to be making a video on Christmas Day, but when news comes a knocking, I gotta answer. So as you know, we've been recapping the Real Housewives of Orange County since the new season began, and I told you Noella Bergener is one of my favorites so far this season. She's given us a lot, and maybe a little too much. So last night, if you've been following the channel, you know I posted a clip from a 3-video post that Noella's husband, Sweet James Bergener, posted on his new Instagram. So in that post, he had a lot to say about his relationship, about his characterization.
The purpose of this video is not to speak ill of Noella, for I won't do that, especially in a public forum. I would like to talk about my son, however. By way of a little bit of background, in my prior relationship, I was unable to have a child, and Noella endured 2 grueling rounds of IVF in order to have our boy, and for that I'm eternally grateful for her. My son was born in Georgia, not Atlanta, Georgia, but the Republic of Georgia, in the beautiful city of Tbilisi. We had a surrogate out there and flew out to get him. And holding him for the first time was life-changing in so many ways. To get him out of the country, however, was a bureaucratic nightmare. We were there for about a month, but during that time, it was amazing. I'd set my alarm at night to give him his 2-hour feeding, and I really didn't need to, because I'd wake up just before that alarm and I'd have his bottle ready as he would stir. We were like perfectly synced, and it was such a joy to spend that time, intimate time with him. And when it was time to go, we'd go down to the government center, and we had to go through all this paperwork, and it was just a mess and a mess. And I remember going down, and we went down early in the morning, and I held my son, and I said, I'm not leaving until we get to talk to a supervisor. And I finally came down, and I said, this is my son. I'm his father. I need to take him home. And we got the paperwork, and we left that day. My love for my son has never waned or waxed or left. I've not abandoned him since separating with Noella. I've paid nearly $100,000 in housing. I've paid over $50,000 in household goods and supplies for him, over $15,000 in childcare and therapy. I continue to support my son and always will. Again, I am not a perfect man, but the love I have for my son is, and I will never abandon him or leave him. Again, I'm sorry I had to make this video. I just hope that clears some things up.
I asked you guys if you believed a word that was coming out of his mouth, and a lot of you said no. And honestly, I don't. I don't believe him at all. There is no justification for not seeing your son in the last 5 months. He addresses all of that, and this lifestyle that he describes that Noella got him into.
Hello, James Bergener here. I just wanted to clear up another issue. My divorce from Noella was granted December 8th here in Puerto Rico. It is something I never wish I had to do. I have always been supportive of Noella and all that she has wanted to accomplish, as she has been with me. Her dream was always to be on the show. In fact, years ago when we were looking for places to live, the house had to be vetted to make sure that she could film for Housewives if she ever got on the show. I was so happy when she got on the show. She was ecstatic. As filming got closer and closer, though, she changed. Her sole focus became the show. We rarely spoke, and when we did, it ended up in fights. She retained an attorney, and then shortly thereafter, my attorney reached out to me and said Noella is filing for separation. I had to leave. At that time, it was clear that Noella chose the show over me and the family. I love Noella, but I do not know who she is anymore. I grew up a very conservative Puritan background. With Noella, I explored a world of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. We went down a very unhealthy path, and I lost almost everything, including myself. I lost sight of who I was and who I am. Since our separation, I am healthy and happy. I've focused on being a better person, living a better lifestyle for myself, for my son. I take full responsibility for my actions, for my shortcomings, for my faults. I am working on them daily. I will continue to work on them. I wish nothing but the best for Noella. I hope she is able to achieve all the dreams that she has, and I hope that she is healthy and happy too.
Well, Noella is also responding to this. So Noella reposted his video and responded with the caption saying this: "Today, my ex called me for the first time in 5 months. He asked for my help with his PR. I said, of course. I told him to stop holding up support, get his son a gift for Christmas, and that I was going to use my settlement to buy a home for our family, and I'd publicly thank him." Hours later, he posted this video. "I don't know why this is happening. I was very protective of him during filming and focused solely on my journey. Aforementioned receipts. No, they are real, criminal, and horrifying to relive. So for the sake of our son, don't ever want them to see the light of day. Happy holidays to the single moms. Hashtag no gift Christmas." So she continues by saying this in regards to addressing the things that he said in the video. She says, "Lie, that I chose the show over our marriage. James wanted me on the show to promote his brand." Remember, he has a law firm. And all of you that live in California have been telling me you see his billboards all the time, Sweet James. So she says, "James wanted me to be on the show to promote his brand. He was the biggest cheerleader throughout the process. Only after his background check revealed that he had lied to me for years about his tax debts did he hesitate. At this point, 4 days before filming, it was too late to pull out, and frankly, the show was the only thing keeping him honest." Another lie. I was going to file for separation, which made him file for divorce. I retained an attorney with his blessing. He paid the retainer. What James was telling me about his partner's indictment, financial divorce from his ex, and his tax debts didn't make sense to me. I wanted a third party to confirm he was being truthful. He wasn't, but I still did not file. Another lie. James has paid support. James cut my credit cards when he left and emptied my savings. He cut my Venmo and PayPal, which I used to pay for our son's therapist. I have to send him invoices, which he often pays late, resulting in our son not getting treatment that week. I have a credit card number on Instacart and Amazon. That is how my family has made it these past months. He has not paid rent, and we're in fear of eviction every day." So you guys are renting, and it's not a home that you guys have mortgaged? Okay. Another lie, that we're divorced. James fraudulently filed for divorce in Puerto Rico due to his tax scheme. It's under appeal since he lied multiple times in his testimony, and jurisdiction is in California, where we are residents and we're married. Another lie. James as a dad. James has been in and out of Orange County multiple times in the past 5 months, shooting a commercial, getting Botox, and going out, but hasn't seen his own son once. Seriously, heartbroken emoji. She continues in the comment section saying this: ran out of letters, but these are important points. Another lie. I seduced James into a deviant lifestyle. Because he talks about that he grew up as a Puritan. I thought the Puritans weren't good. Anyways. He says James had multiple mistresses, some who have sued, and issues with addiction before I met him. If anything, I cleaned him up, gave him a family, a stronger law practice, and was very proud of the man he was finally becoming. Another lie that James expresses in the second video that he posted on his new Instagram. She says, I flew out immediately on my actual birthday with the news of our birth son. James stayed in Orange County to drink with his friends, flying out 2 days later, first class, on a better connection. The first day of our son's life, James didn't hold our son once. Look, so many of you have said you don't know what to believe, but if you rewind the tape, I told you there were rumors on the street about this couple and why they should not be on reality TV. They're shocked that they would even do reality TV. Was it because of James's tax situation, or was it because of other things? Look, I think there's a lot more going on here. I don't know who to believe, but you may have saw the thumbnail that I did for the clip that I posted for James's statement. Look, I wasn't trying to make Noella out to be the devil. I just wanted to be sarcastic in what he was trying to make her look like in his video. Here's the thing. What I really think about this couple, I don't trust any one of them, to be honest with you. But you know who I do not trust the most in this situation? Sweet James Bergener. As I said to you before, if you have to call yourself sweet, it says to me that you're probably very sour. And we also have to remember he's an attorney. Shout out to all the attorneys. However, if you look at his statement, if he was your client, you probably be like, yeah, let's not put him on this stand. He does not seem believable. This whole, it's the fragility for me. It's the fragility for me. You, sir, are not innocent in this situation. You know who's innocent? And it's not even Noella. It's your son that you haven't seen in 5 months. Because even in the statement that you put out, you did not say, oh, I have seen my son. I am there for my son. And based off of what we've been hearing, shout out to Emily during this last episode, the reason why he would file in Puerto Rico was because in California, if he filed for divorce, he wouldn't be able to cut off her credit cards. There is definitely a reason why you filed in Puerto Rico. And there's no record that we know of you and Noella living in Puerto Rico. Either way, I hope Noella gets what she needs to take care of her son, especially her special needs son. Sweet James, you're BS. Noella, we got our eyes on you. But girl, no one should have to be dealing with this on Christmas. Either way, we're here to spill the tea. Guys, let's continue the conversation in the comment section. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I hope that you all are staying well and staying healthy. I literally woke up to this news. I said, let me get it done so I can go 'tis the season somewhere. Guys, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching.